What, now or before? Like, it used to be high. Because, surprisingly, or unsurprisingly rather, being able to heal your minions is actually quite good in terms of getting favorable trades. One thing I know for certain though, is after this stream, I'm gonna look at my VOD, and the audio is gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna blame you all. That's my plan. Because I hate the way my stream sounds all the fucking time. It makes me really sad. Loader, please press song skip. Song stuck.
I'm setting the charges. They're on a timer, so brace yourselves.
No, Javon. Thanks, then, man. It's a small assessment, and it's stupid. I don't care anymore.
Fuck the cops. D, hit the shutter switch.
What's this? Local resistance?
It ain't supposed to go down like this.
It never is. Come on,
Did he? I had no red flashes there, but apparently they both died. Fuck this game, man. I cannot play this game cross-legged. I don't know why I tried. I like sitting cross-legged, but it just... I don't have the body movement. As weird as that sounds. Still fine though. Maybe I'll listen to my stream during the cutscene. One of these days, my life will be fulfilling enough that I won't need to drink Coca-Cola. But that day is not today. Not today. What's the joke? Neither does Leo. Soda Pop's girlfriend. Isn't that the joke? Really, Monkips? I'm sure there's more interesting things you could do at the mall. Eat some food. Buy a burger and eat it. For me. I just want like a $10,000 audio setup, and that will make me happy. I kind of need to slouch down so I fit in the camera. I tie my legs in knots. I'm not gonna leave you, Mikey. It will be perfect, Lodo. Because with that kind of money, I can get like sound designers to set it up for me. What's a dildo mic? Okay, this stream. I've got the almighty ad block, so I don't need to wait to fucking hear myself. Thanks, Twitch. Come on. I've got the almighty ad block, so I don't need to wait to fucking hear myself. Thanks, Twitch. It does sound okay, actually. The stream is still too blurry for my tastes, but seems okay.
Not always a good citizen. Die a hero's
Yeah, man, I mean, he just got shot. What a fucking drama queen. I mean, seriously. Relax, guy, you know? Is my window not closed? Rookie mistake. Yeah, my window is not closed. Rookie mistake.
Sponsorship for the future sub-7 run from a rich man without money.
A rich man without money. You're rich in beauty, Dates. Thank you for $3, man. Thanks, Lodo, man. Have a good one. Yeah. What the fuck? It didn't... The donor thing didn't update. Fuck you, Twitch alerts. God damn it. Another broken thing. Oh no, it did. Good. Take that back, Twitch alerts. Take that back. Although I think Dates doesn't like his name being places. So maybe it's bad that his name is there. Whoops. She. What's up, Prax? With your Oh My Dogs. Oh my dog! I went way too slow there. I'm a jackass. I am terrible at this game. This song reminds me of the sound of a level of the X-Men Sega game. Where you're playing as Nightcrawler and you go through these tunnels. Like, I don't think you're meant to play as Nightcrawler, but if you, no, you can play as Nightcrawler, but if you play in, you like cheat and you like warp yourself through walls and shit. I think the speedrun of that X-Men game basically uses like 90% Nightcrawler, and you just warp through the game. I should have used break there, that was fucking ballsy as shit. You can end it. Thank you, Dates. One less thing for me to worry about. Siga? What's Siga? Eh? Yeah, such a whiny bitch, man. I've been shot dozens of times, and I've never been that whiny. I'm sure you guys all also have experience being shot and can also attest that you are not that whiny when you're shot. Sega. Sega. Sega Mega Drive. Play GTA 5 on your Sega Mega Drive today. What was I gonna say before? I've forgotten. I'm sure it was unimportant and no one would care. Man, I want to take the time and watch all of Game of Thrones again. I really do. But I say that about a lot of shows and I never do it. Wow, a not bad prologue. Pinch me, I'm dreaming. I'm sure it could be done if you wanted to spend the money, although, like, I'm sure you'd have to, like, you just have to seek a shell and you'd put, like, other stuff in it, right? This is my Sega, cough cough. It just happens to have a NVIDIA 1080 in it. Ignore that though, it's still a Sega. Nah, it'll be ages. Man, didn't they say... Actually, didn't they say there'd only be one more season? But I have no idea how they could manage that. They have to do more than that, though. It really depends when the next book comes out. Like, is the next book of Game of Thrones going to be the last one? I don't even know. It's always on source quality, Venomous. But when you have quality options, you can change it off source quality. The quality is higher though, because you're streaming to all the servers rather than just your base server. It's a nice time, this. Maybe they added more yeah, I was talking about it before, Venomous. I sent them an email saying why don't I get transcoding anymore, and she said I don't know, but I think they're adding more servers. So either they added more servers or they put me on some sort of a whitelist for transcoding. Either way, I'm happy. Right, that's the main reason I wanted Partner, just so I could have transcoding. Transcoding makes me happy. I should put up my bitrate though. Let me just put up my bitrate for a second. We'll put it up to 2700. Tell me if you guys start buffering or something. If you do, I suppose you can just put it down to high quality. Oh my god, they all died. Crazy. Wow, this is a crazy time, man. Crazy time. Watch me fuck it. Like this, this could hypothetically be a gold if I don't, if everything here goes perfectly. Which it won't, because this is GTA 5. Not a fair game. With GTA 5, practice does not make perfect. Good RNG makes perfect. The game seems even more quieter since I reset it. Like, it's basically silent for me. Can you guys still hear the game? Look at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this time. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Hey, Brendan. How's it going, man? I guess that's true. Oh, new strat, guys. I hold handbrake now to stop my wheels spinning at the beginning. Never used to do that. Oh, Venomous, you're so funny. Thanks for following, Chaos Man. You are beautiful. No, I can only hear that. You can hear the dogs in the background? Need to close my window. So you can't hear the game at all? Actually, I can sort of hear the game. Bit. Like I couldn't hear the gear change at all there, so I definitely missed it. Yeah. The mall is too loud. That's a mall for you. Why are you at the mall, man? Why not go home? Like when I go to the mall, I go for as short a period as possible, man. I keep my eyes down and I buy whatever I need and get out. You can hear Tonya barking. Shots. No! Well, rip sub 107. Rip all my time. That's great. Why did he turn? Look how slow I'm going now. Oh my god, I want to quit again. Fuck this game, man. Fuck this game. 17, you know what I meant. God. Yeah, it's too good of a time to reset, but that was really fucking stupid. Now the run is just good rather than like insane. It's actually kind of annoying how soft the game is. Can't fix it though. Why do I keep gaining a follower and then losing a follower? Damn people, man. While I was offline, I lost like 3 followers. Sad day for Matt Industries. Or Dark Viper Industries, whatever. Sad pandas. See, it's actually a problem that I can't hear the game that much right now. Because I need to know... Really? Come on, man. Where the conversation's at so I can hold the conversation. Self, I guess. So you should say entrepreneurial mindset when we get to the end here. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. Something Dark Viper Incorporated. I need a brand identity. Okay, how about Dates L54? That will be my new brand. Yeah, he is like over 3,000 followers, man. Yesterday at the end of his stream, he had I was on my phone His stream had just ended and he had like 140 viewers. It's crazy, man. But I guess, like, if you actually work and finish a run, you can get that high there. GTA 5 speedrunning gone sexual. Yeah, exactly. Who raids him? Has he branched out in the GTA community? Yeah. No one gives a shit about me. Maybe not even you. I don't think that would be very clickbaity. Yeah, but how do they know them though? How do they know Torx? I've been hosted before. I'm happy for him as well, but it's still a competition. It is. He had a big head start. Both of you had a big head start on me. But one day, man, one day we'll catch up. But it's also good for us to an extent, because the more people that any of us bring to GTA 5, the more likely more people will run it. And the more likely people will find you and me as well, you know? Like I think Torx had like 900 followers when he came back to streaming, and I had like 100 something at that point. Did you? I thought you had. Oh no, that's right. You had your videos were on YouTube. You hadn't actually streamed it before. My mistake, man. Because I still think of you as being like the guy with the Trevor world record from way back when. I don't know what makes a good streamer, man. People watch you more than they watch me, so you're definitely doing something right. What is this? Why do that? Why do that to yourself, man? Why fucking do that? If I miss world record because of pulling favors, I'll be really mad. It's not likely to happen though. Oh crap. That was good. Yeah, who understands the mind of people? Yeah. That's true. Clearly he's attracted to your voice. Definitely. Because of all the memes. Clearly I need more memes. Actually, honestly, my stream probably has too many memes as is. If you've ever seen my outro, that's quite a few memes right there. Oh, risky. Not all of them, though. They do get more recognition, but not a ridiculous amount. If you really want to get big on Twitch, you're gonna be in the right place, right time. Hello, darkness, my old friend. At least with speedrunning, you have like consistent content. And like it gets you started, you know, if you're a part of a speedrun community and people host each other. Like I don't really give a fuck about hosting anyone. The only people I really host. Actually, I suppose I do. I just don't stream as much, I suppose. I mean, I host you or Torix if I ever see you online, just for the hell of it. Really? Game? Fine. Just yeah, okay. That was my fault. I didn't angle the camera to the left. Oh, shots fired, Dates. Clearly you're gonna have to come to Australia and we'll go do some karaoke. Get drunk and karaoke. Yeah. Who knows, maybe 5 years from now we'll all still know each other and we'll go to Summer Games done quick in America. And we'll all get drunk and do karaoke. Go to a sake bar and drink sake and do karaoke. People maybe more. Yeah, but truth be told, I can't sing for shit. It's true. I always forget lyrics and my voice is not really good for it. I mean, what the fuck is a tune? Oh, tons, Javon, like, or people who got started in speedrunning. Like, what do you mean by super popular? Like, Trihex is the person that comes to mind. He gets, you know, 6,000 viewers or whatever. That's really popular. But these days, what just fucking happened? I don't know. These days, having 100 viewers is popular on Twitch, because your ability to grow bigger than that is stifled by the fact that there's so many other streams, you know? I mean, actually, I think even Summit said recently, like, having 100 viewers these days is a lot of viewers. Oh yeah, there's tons with 70k, yeah. But followers aren't that significant because, well, they are significant, but I mean, viewers is more indicative of popularity. Because they're like, you can guarantee of Summit's 1.3 million followers, like 20% of those accounts are dead accounts. You know? No way. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. When does that car ever turn there? What the fuck? No, he isn't like max popularity, but he is popular. That's why what Dartes was saying. He is popular now. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I'm sickened. Fucking sickened.
I think it's time to blow this. We're taking my wife's car stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Thanks for following gamer names Doc. You're beautiful. Is your last name Brown? Doc Brown? Back to the Future? Fucking awesome movie. I suppose I should disconnect my main YouTube channel from my from Twitch, because it's so, the content is so dissimilar, and I might turn people off my Twitch channel. But anyway. Oh, Drac. Oh, sorry. I only could glance at it, man. I apologize, Drac. Can only glance at who follows and such. Yeah, this is one of the handful of good anime openings. It's not gonna let me have it. Oh, it is! Wow. Once in a blue moon. GTA 5 lets me have it. I have a normal channel, but I mean, it's normal for me, not normal for normal people. Or at the very least, I should unlist my most recent video, because that video didn't do that well. Yeah, that one. That's yeah, that channel sucks. Don't look at that channel. Oh, I accelerated too early. Should be fine, okay. Maybe. Okay, we're good. We're good. So this has been pretty much perfect up to this point. Yeah, this is one of the few. Why would God do anything? Yeah. Old concept. Like, I had a person, right, recently comment on one of my older videos, "This is the best video I've ever seen on YouTube." And I listened to it, I'm like, the audio is fucking horrible. This video sucks.
It's just a thing. At least you still got a son. Hey.
Oh. Kind of is in a weird way. Let's not talk about it, because everyone will run away from me. One Punch Man was such a good anime, man. That's good, Mudkips. Keep it that way. Fuck that channel. I do need to start making more videos, though. But I have nothing interesting to say anymore. I've said everything I had to say like a year ago. That's not true, but basically. Interestingly, though, I was dead wrong about Donald Trump's chances. I overestimated how unpalatable Clinton would become, and Trump is now beating her marginally in polls. That's pretty funny. Last month she was beating him by 10 points. This month she is losing to him by, like, you know, a fraction of a point, or like half a point or whatever. It's pretty funny. Like in polling averages, I mean. But of course, it doesn't just matter whether half the country supports you or not. You need your support to be in the right places. Because it depends on how many states you get. Oh, this is a good run. Probably still won't world record though, because I fucked up. Yeah. That's probably it. I can't believe I hit that fucking garage there before, and I fucked up pulling favors. So sad. What do you mean was? No, I was wrong. I made a video about Trump, I mean, and I said in it, why I didn't really support Trump, why I don't like him as a candidate, and I said I don't really think he has a chance of winning. So I was wrong. Currently, I think he has a chance of winning. Oh yeah, I mean, it depends on the believer. So the average person is a moderate, you know, not really that into their religion, whatever that religion is. At least in the West, in the English-speaking world. But we had it happen once where a guy was like, "Oh, you guys are atheists? Well, I'm not coming back," and he left. I'm like, "Oh." Well, it's not a religious belief. It's the lack of a belief in a religion, I suppose you could say. I mean, well, actually, I suppose if you just being an atheist, you can have a religion. There's Buddhism, for instance. Many Buddhists are atheists, but that Buddhism is a religion. It's more than a philosophy. It has spiritual content. Oh yeah, I mean, because the show's over. I mean, yeah. See you, Mudkips. Have a good one, man. Oh, I flew. Interesting. Wasn't prepared for it though. Yeah, exactly, Siobhan. I mean, like, secularism is an ideology pertaining to the influence of religion on society. Thanks for following. Hi, Han. Humanism is a moral philosophy. Thanks for following, Jilted. You're beautiful. Well, there's... religion is simply an ideology with spiritual content. Atheism has no spiritual content, thus can't be a religion by default. It doesn't believe in any form of spirituality. But also, for hundreds of years, there's been two dominant definitions of atheism. One being weak and one being strong. A weak atheist, is simply a person who doesn't believe in a god. So they're not saying necessarily a god doesn't exist, but they see no reason to believe one exists. I'm gonna take the bike over this car. This is different to a strong atheist who will say no gods exist. But you can't have a religion simply on the basis of a fact, like one belief, right? A religion is more than that. It's effectively an ideology with spiritual content. Well, yeah, you did that test. You said you didn't see it any different of a religion than any others, I believe. I don't know, maybe I read it wrong. I don't see atheism different than any religious belief. Oh, I suppose, yeah, maybe the implications of your words, meaning that you don't see it like in any way more significant than any other religious belief, rather than it being itself a religious belief. I get you now, Dartes. Yeah, I misunderstood your meaning. Oh, come on, man. Fuck. Yeah, I'm a secular humanist too. Holy shit, I lost no followers talking about it. Yay. What would you be defined as then? Answer the question. Do you believe a god or gods exist? If the answer to that question is yes, regardless of why you think this or whatever, if the answer is yes, then you're a theist. If your answer is no, then you're an atheist. Atheism is simply the combination of the prefix "a" to mean not without or opposite of, and theist to mean a person who believes in God. So if you're not a theist, you are an atheist. But but it's more of a populist definition. Like in philosophy, there's some like basically there's a reason why they separate atheism into two different categories, often termed agnostic atheism and Gnostic atheism. An agnostic atheist, which I am, claims to not believe in any god, but doesn't claim to know that no gods exist. But to be fair, I use this terminology out of convenience. Technically, I find the idea of God incoherent, so I can't even be an atheist. I don't think the idea of a god has any true coherent meaning, and then to thus say I don't believe in something that isn't even a coherent concept doesn't make sense. But that's kind of getting into a bit more complicated of an area. I think that can be said, Prax, about so it's sample bias, or what's it called? So the only atheists you will ever hear from are those who are outspoken and confrontational. So if every atheist you see is outspoken and confrontational, you'll eventually grow to see atheists that way. But the overwhelming majority of atheists don't fucking give a shit. Depending upon the country, of course, but they aren't outspoken about anything, you know. And then you're technically an atheist, but who really cares?
Why don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on?
But I don't think there's any reason to respect religion. Like thousands of years ago, or depending upon your religion, hundreds, thousands of years ago, a bunch of know-nothing savages, effectively, wrote down some words. I don't see this as any reason to respect a religion, right? Like I have as much, I'm as motivated to respect Christianity as I am to respect Scientology. I don't see them as inherently different. One's just older than the other. Agnosticism is a separate category. It defines knowledge. That's what Gnostic means. The term Gnostic means to have knowledge. The term agnostic is to mean to not have knowledge. That's what the prefix a means, not, without, or opposite of. So to say you're an agnostic is to claim a lack of knowledge. But the question of theism does not ask you about your knowledge, it asks about your belief. Belief and knowledge are two separate categories. If someone asks, "Are you a do you believe in God?" and you say you're an agnostic, you've misunderstood the question. I've met wonderful religious people, Dotes. A friend in high school, nicest person I've ever met, bar none. Atheist, theist, doesn't matter. The most religious person I've ever met. Read the Bible every day. I just have no reason to respect religion. Just because someone believes something doesn't mean it has to be respected. What makes a belief in religion more worthy of respect than a belief in libertarianism? There's no reason. I don't want to get into the road of defining knowledge, Dotes. I'm talking about self-definitions. So people have a working understanding of what knowledge means to them. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna try. But the new atheists aren't any different from old atheists. It's just that they're more outspoken about their views, I suppose you could say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's about actions, not beliefs. Like I just mean that I don't think any belief system or set of beliefs is inherently due respect simply by its existence. People are due respect, but beliefs are not. Like religion shouldn't be given its own class of exemption from criticism, which is kind of what a lot of people ask for when they talk about respecting religion. But yeah. If you're conflicted about your religion, it means your upbringing cannot have been as completely indoctrinating as some others. Oh, come on, please don't. I should have just kept going faster. He slowed down, then started accelerating again. Man, this was a perfect run before this. Thanks for following, Irish. You're beautiful. And he had every option. He just kept accelerating. God fucking damn it, I hate this game. This was world record pace, and now we're just like in the fucking toilet. God damn it. What do you mean not long ago, Prax? There's still 14 countries that legally can execute a person for being an atheist. I mean, Saudi Arabia just recently declared anyone who is an atheist is a terrorist. But people have always been popularizing atheism and critical of atheism. The only thing that changed was with 9/11, more people started listening. Like, if you see my debate channel, for instance, there's debates there that go way back before early 2000s, when the new atheism apparently came up. It's just people weren't as interested. But with 9/11, people like, are you saying these people were fully convinced they would ascend to paradise if they blew themselves up with a plane? So this religion thing, maybe we should probably talk about it a bit more, you know? I hope so, King. What didn't you hear about, Jan? My fingers are starting to hurt. I have, You already got taken a damn shot? So, this run has had 3 mistakes in it. And that's it, thus far. But those 3 mistakes were worth, like, 25 seconds. I didn't believe in atheism. It's not a belief system. It's the negation of a belief. Well, at least in its weak form, it's a negation. You will have no viewers. I mean, for Trevor it matters.
Ding Dong is the outside world, and they have technology from the future.
Thanks for the host, King. I don't like talking about this stuff, man. I gained a follower and lost a follower because we're talking about this stuff. I've been talking about this stuff for years, man. I'm too old, man. Well, obviously, Jan, humans are responsible for certain things without any intentionality. So, you know, I can chop down a tree and create an indentation in the ground. I have technically created an indentation in the ground with my actions, but in no way did I have any intention or purpose for that indentation. Endless things. I step on a bug. I had no purpose or desire to create a corpse of a bug, but I did unintentionally. Humans create things unintentionally all the fucking time. We even some of our greatest inventions have been made without purpose. I've built things as an infant with no purpose in mind at all for their creation, but I have done so. Well, no, I didn't choose to create an indentation in the ground. There's a difference between choice and purpose. That's a deeper question, Dates. That Jan seems to be running off a bit more surface understanding using apologetics. Let's not talk about the idea of choice and the idea of purpose. Let's accept both premises. That purpose. Actually, we don't need to accept that purpose exists in a grand scheme of things to accept that it exists on like a micro level. And let's assume that we have choices in the sense of free will. That's not the question, Jivan. There is literally 100 billion trillion stars in existence. None of which are necessary for our existence. Why do they exist? If indeed reality only exists, no, there's so many more questions you can ask than that. But watch my video. Why would God do anything? But it's not going to convince anyone who's spent their whole lives being indoctrinated into a particular belief system. I don't believe in free will, Dates, other than very limited definitions to mean uncoerced choice. I believe in uncoerced choice. There's no reason to believe, Jan, that there's a higher power. In many respects, I think there's reasons to suspect that one doesn't exist, because higher power as a definition, well, it has no meaning. Higher power, I mean, can be as ambiguous as simply saying that something exists with more power than humans. And then what do you mean by power? A simple definition of power would be the ability to influence things to achieve ends. But anyway. Well, it's a very old, very ancient objection, isn't it, King? Well, no.
It's the outside world, and they have technology from the future.
Thanks for the host, Starboard. Sorry if your viewers don't like talks of religion. Well, Jen, no one knows where the universe came from. There are many models of the universe that are eternal. If you listeners seen Carol, he would argue that the most robust models we have some aspect of the universe being eternal. So there's no guarantee. So modern physics would point to that our classical space and time started at a particular point, but that doesn't mean that there was something. There was nothing before it necessarily. Because apparently quantum physics points to the idea that some aspect of reality has always existed. But even always as a statement is a temporal idea. The universe is not intuitive, and it's not. We can't understand it using the rules and patterns of the universe we live in, because there's no. To put it another way, we have no reason to suspect that outside of this universe, whatever that means, that reality is patterned or is reasoned, or that even what we consider to be logic would make any sense. Like the rules of this universe should not be applied to the universe itself or anything that might exist independent of this universe, you know? So to say there was nothing, we have never experienced nothing. We've never found nothing. Nothing may not even be possible. What we call nothing is simply our absence of the ability to detect something. Is he dead? Like, when you open a lunchbox and there's nothing inside, there is heaps of shit in that lunchbox. You just can't see it, you know? Like, it is a fair statement to say that there has been no point in time where this universe has not existed. Because if what we understand of time, which we don't understand time, if time came into existence with the creation of the universe, there was no moment in time where this universe did not exist. It's not just the multiverse thing. There are dozens upon dozens upon dozens of internally consistent models of universes that are eternal. But no one knows if they're correct. This simple, like, even the statement the universe popped into existence doesn't make sense, because popping is a temporal idea, right? That's not true at all, Jan. At least from what we understand of, well, I don't understand shit about quantum theory, but things apparently come into existence and out of existence all the time completely uncaused. This is at least what they believe right now, or at least we haven't been able to discern a cause of them as of yet. There are tons of things that happen, Jan, without any form of choice or purpose behind them. The Big Bang, Jan, is simply discussing our classical space, the universe that we experience, not necessarily the myopic, the microscopic aspects of the universe. No, not necessarily, Jan. This is the problem. You are applying the rules that you experience on an everyday level to the universe itself, and there's no reason that it should be applicable in any sense. But it doesn't matter. Why am I discussing this? Hey, Unthinkable. How's it going, man? This is the problem. A lot of the problems with apologetics are that it is infantile and childish because it's all based upon people's gut feelings about how the universe and reality is meant to work without any real understanding of how it actually works. If you go into a cosmology seminar, no one in there is discussing the idea of a god popping the universe into existence because it felt like it. That's not a discussion that's being had. No, the What do you mean, how is it infinite by itself? You believe in a god. What are you talking about? If you believe in a god, then you must inherently believe that things can exist, either by necessity or, they can be internally, what's the word I'm looking for? Internally self-sufficient, internally self-reliant. Basically, there'd be an aspect of the universe that is simply eternal in that it is a brute fact of reality. It must exist. It is like the simplest building blocks of reality. Thanks for following, Rixer. But I am not a physicist, right? To phrase it to you another way, Jan. Are you a cosmologist? How many decades of study into the underpinnings of reality do you have? I'm gonna say none. There is not a cosmologist in existence who would say to you that the most likely explanation for this universe's existence is a super being that popped everything into existence because it felt like it. Thanks for following, Big Fletch. You're beautiful. I just didn't really understand your point at the beginning. How can you believe that everything has a purpose? That's crazy. World record. Hi, missed sub 104. Things happen all the time, and people create things all the time without any form of purpose or intention. Thanks for watching, and while I'm sure you're eager to get to the endless other videos on this channel, I'd like to take a moment of your time to wish you all the best.